I read this headline at the weekend, which I just want to share, and it's Frank, the lovely Frank Lampard, husband of Christine Lampard, who says, "My IQ score beats my wife's, and that is the best thing in the world."
Yeah. Oh, he brings this up all the time.
So is it?
Well, what happened was that when he was playing at Chelsea, they made all of the players do an IQ test, and it was actually just like a foundation kind of IQ measurement in case there was a head injury playing the sport, so they would do another test later on. So there was like the base kind of IQ thing for all of them. And he completely smashed it. He did brilliantly in it. Some big high score, Mensa, almost like picking up the phone.
Well, he's got like a Latin. He's very bright, isn't he?
Oh, don't bring that up.
He has. What has he got?
Yes, he's got an A star in Latin.
A star in Latin that he did a year before everybody else.
No, look, I am joking. He is. He's very good at that. He's very good at working things out, and I understand why he does well in these kind of tests. But then I joked back and I said, well, I did well once, and it was when I was on the One show and we had to do like a live Mensa test, and I vaguely remember doing all right in it. And I said, well, I was under pressure. I was live on the telly, so we had this sort of joke. Anyway, he owns the fact that
his was bigger than yours.
His was bigger than mine. So we got asked about this in an interview there recently. It's brought up quite a bit. Funny enough, why are people really? I suppose. Yeah, they're just amazed that...
But is it important to you that he is intelligent?
No, it is not important to me that he's a member of Mensa or indeed a high IQ. Although I like the fact he is smart, but it's not... I don't mean smart in that he doesn't have to read 1,000 books to be smart to me. I just mean, like a common sense head.
That's the most important.
Someone that's quite practical. They're good at working things out. I mean, he's brilliant at that. He's a great planner. He's very good at organising stuff. Everything will be... I'm not. So we're very different in what we think is maybe intelligent. But I like the fact that we can discuss things. He watches the news. He's very politically minded. So he does. He's sort of an all-rounder when it comes to our conversation. And I would get really bored if he wasn't that way. And he makes me laugh.
That's the thing. That's exactly the same.
18 years on, we're doing all right, aren't we?
Like, incredible. I can't believe it's 18 years.
I know, me neither. So, there's different ways of looking at intelligence.
I think intelligence isn't based on qualifications either. I mean, I think my husband's incredibly intelligent. I love the fact that I find my husband interesting, even if he's talking about a subject that I wouldn't normally be interested in. The way he tells it is interesting. He has common sense. He's very practical. He takes over all the math side of things because my brain just doesn't work. And yet he didn't get an O-level or a GCSE because he left school at 15 because his dad died. So it's no mark, although well done to Frank on his Latin a year early.
And what about you and Ella?
I feel like I'm not intelligent, obviously, as everyone watching knows.
You are intelligent.
You see, what are you saying
Thanks,
that
guys.
for?
But I feel like emotional intelligence is maybe a bit more important for me in a relationship than actual intelligence. Like, you don't want to sit there and be dating someone that's like your child, that's crying because they don't know how to handle their emotions or they're taking stuff out. Like, I feel like that is a massive thing. So just because we don't know how to do the bills doesn't mean we won't work.
Yes, yes. Well, of course, they made us all try to do this little sort of Mensa-type test before the show,
awful.
OK?
I didn't do it. Awful.
So, Jane got an answer of 6 out of, what was it, 8?
That's incredible.
6 out of 8, which is
she got right.
Excellent. 6 correct. So, Jane, you are going as excellent in this test.
The only time I've ever been excellent.
Grace got 2.
I need to also preface I cheated.
Grace, no, but her answers are way better than getting them correct. How the do you work this out? And don't know, and this doesn't even make sense. So her answers were way better than the questions.
None of it made sense.
And I didn't do it.
Refused to do it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry.
I have got real numeracy issues, and I looked at it, and it made my palms sweat, and I couldn't do it, so I just said no.
Yeah, I've got... the words ones I found easy, but look at me working out for the maths ones.
I'm very impressed.
Christine got 6 as well.
Live on the telly again. Does that mean I've beaten him? Probably not. Anyway, still didn't get Latin GCSE.